Leslie Bibb is making headlines once again, but this time, it's not because of a blockbuster film or a red carpet appearance. Instead, it's her latest photo reveal that's turning heads across the internet. Elegant, bold, and completely in control, Leslie has just reminded the world that beauty, grace, and power don't come with an expiration date. At 50, she's showing a side of herself that blends sensuality with strength, and fans can't stop talking about it. Known for her memorable roles in hit movies like Iron Man, Talladega Nights, and Confessions of a Shopaholic, Leslie Bibb has always stood out, not just for her acting skills, but for the effortless way she carries herself. But these latest images bring something new to the table. Photographed with natural light and a minimalist aesthetic, the photos reveal a woman comfortable in her own skin, unafraid to embrace her femininity on her own terms. These images don't rely on flashy editing or attention-grabbing shock value. Instead, they highlight Leslie's natural beauty, her glowing skin, sculpted physique, and a quiet confidence that speaks louder than any headline. Each photo feels like a celebration, not of youth, but of maturity. In an industry that often praises the next young starlet, Leslie is boldly showing that real allure grows with time. It's this refreshing honesty that has fans online applauding. Social media has exploded with admiration and respect, with many users calling her an inspiration. People are praising the way she has embraced her age with such confidence, without trying to hide behind filters or trends. In a world obsessed with perfection, Leslie's authenticity is a breath of fresh air. But what makes this moment even more powerful is the message behind the imagery. Leslie isn't just posing for the camera, she's making a statement. She's reminding women everywhere that they don't need to conform to anyone's standards to feel beautiful. Confidence, self-love, and authenticity are the true marks of beauty, and Leslie is proving that with every frame. It's also worth noting the class with which these photos have been presented. There's nothing crude or provocative for the sake of headlines. Instead, the shoot leans into a soft, elegant style that highlights Leslie's inner and outer beauty. The lighting, the poses, the composition, it all points to a narrative of empowerment, not exploitation. It's the kind of photography that feels more like fine art than celebrity gossip. For many fans, this marks a turning point. Hollywood has long been criticized for discarding women as they age, pushing them aside for younger faces. But Leslie Bibb is flipping that script. She's not asking for attention, she's commanding it, and not through controversy, but through poise. She's proving that confidence is timeless, and that age doesn't define a woman's worth, her desirability, or her relevance. In interviews over the years, Leslie has often spoken about the importance of self-care, mindfulness, and personal growth. And it shows. Her posture, her expression, the energy she radiates, it's the look of someone who knows exactly who she is and has no interest in pretending to be anything else. That kind of presence doesn't come from makeup or lighting, it comes from within. Fans are connecting with this authenticity in a big way. The comment sections are filled with words like inspiring, empowering, and beautiful. Many women, especially those over 40, are saying that seeing Leslie step into her power so openly gives them permission to do the same. That's the real power of these images, not just how they look, but how they make people feel. Leslie Bibb isn't chasing trends or clinging to the past. She's setting a new standard, one that celebrates maturity, confidence, and individuality. She's reminding everyone that beauty doesn't have to shrink with age, it can grow stronger, richer, and more profound. In an era where so much focus is placed on appearances, Leslie's message cuts through the noise with something deeper. So, whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering her work, there's no denying the impact Leslie Bibb is making right now. These photos aren't just about fashion or fame, they're about freedom. Freedom to age boldly. Freedom to express without fear. And freedom to define beauty on one's own terms. As the conversation around beauty in Hollywood continues to evolve, Leslie Bibb has placed herself at the center, not with loud controversy, but with quiet confidence. And sometimes, that's the loudest message of all.